the PGL Major KRAKÓW 2017 is more than an event. It is the culmination of months of hard work, discipline, determination, courage, and lest we forget, talent. 16 teams from around the world will travel to Poland this July to compete in a one-of-a-kind LAN event that will deliver to the world CSGO like they've never seen before. Defending champions Astralis and the 7 other legends who made it to the knockout phase of the E-League Major in January will be joined by 8 other squads forged from the fires of the PGL 2017 KRAKÓW CSGO Minor Championship Series. The road to get to the Torrent Arena, which will host the PGL Major main event, is one filled with challenges for young teams looking to prove themselves. With the online part behind them, at the turn of the summer, the challengers are headed into a pivotal stage of the qualifying process ahead of the PGL Major, the Minors, tournaments that took place in America, Asia, Europe, and the Commonwealth of Independent States. Here's a quick rundown of the 4 events that took place during the first 3 weeks of June, which resulted in a total of 9 spots for the Major's offline qualifier. Eight teams headed to Beijing between the 1st and the 4th of June to compete in the PGL Asia Minor Championship. Renegades and Tyloo earned a direct invitation, while their 6 tournament colleagues had to go through online qualifiers and beat a competition of hundreds of other teams hungry for success. 2 Thai teams, Signature and 7642, made it out of the CEA qualifier, a first for their country. Spotnet represented the Middle East, Immunity enforced the Australian hold on the minor, while Mongols returned for another chance to play their particular kind of CSGO. Flash Gaming finished off the list of 8 participants, having won the Chinese qualifier. One of the most exciting prospects of the minor was that the former Tyloo trio, Fancy One, Attacker and Karsa, made their offline debut with the new lineup, Flash, in an attempt to snatch one of the main qualifier spots for themselves. In fact, Flash Gaming would go on to deliver one of the tournament's upsets by defeating Renegades in the group stage to take the first seed in their group. With Signature and Spotnet battling amongst themselves but not achieving much, it would be Flash and Renegades that would make it out of the Group A, but not without some drama. The Signature Renegades decider match would be subject to great delays, based on Renegades' demands for technical pauses. This would attribute Renegades a bad reputation online, but the situation was cleared up by the time of the playoffs. In Group B, Tyloo easily took care of 7642, while Immunity needed to take almost the full 30 rounds to take down Mongols. Tyloo then defeated Immunity 16-4 to take the first seed in the group. 7642 fell 0-2 to Mongols in the losers match, but Immunity defeated Mongols again in the decider match and moved on to the final 4. At this point, the Chinese teams looked ready to take both spots away from the Australians. Flash Gaming provided an amazing performance during the group stage, but failed to convert it into a meaningful act during the playoffs, losing to both Immunity and Tyloo. Renegades managed to outdo their opponents and win every match of the playoffs, meaning the team secured its position at the upcoming offline qualifier for the PGL Major in KRAKÓW. The biggest challengers proved to be Tyloo, who almost beat the Aussies as well as Immunity in the semifinals.
We didn't go so well last year in the major qualifier, but we're looking to change that this year.
Renegades met Tyloo once again in the Asia Minor Finals.
如果我们晋级了 Minor 线下总决赛的话，我觉得我们应该会去欧洲先集训1周左右。
practicing every day and focusing all of our resources on that. And obviously the goal is to qualify for the major, so I think that would be probably one of the biggest tournaments of the year for us.
Renegades came up on top after a Game 3 overtime win and took the first seed in the Beijing-hosted minor after finally defeating its Asian rival. Eight teams hailing from Russia, Ukraine, Kazakhstan and Lithuania, among other CIS countries, would meet up between the 8th and 11th of June in Moscow for the PGL CIS Minor Championship. For teams like Tengri, Qualifier and Spartak, this would be their first big international event. Spirit and Vega won close games in the initial group stage, but Vega easily took the winner's match, taking the top seed for Group A. Tengri defeated Nemiga in the loser's match and then got the revenge on Spirit Academy to take the second seed. Both second seeds won the initial matches as QBF defeated Team Spirit and Pro 100 defeated Spartak Esports. QBF won 16-14 against Pro 100 to take the top seed of Group B. Team Spirit fell to Spartak in the losers match, but it was Pro 100 to come out on top in the deciders match. Vega easily took down Pro 100. Tengri had a little bit of a tougher time, but still managed to beat QBF relatively easy. In the losers bracket, Pro 100 took care of QBF to move on to the losers final. In the 10th winners final, Vega defeated Tengri in the first game 19-16 and the second game went in favor of Tengri 16-13. Tengri then dominated the third game to secure a spot at the major qualifier. Vega and Pro 100 were in a closely contested best-of-3, but it was the Russian team that came up on top, with the scores being 22-19, 14-16, and 16-11. Vega secures its second straight major qualifier spot.
Кэмп проходил в городе Киев. Мы готовились к этому турниру в течение 2 месяцев. Достаточно плотные тренировки, тяжелый график.
Мы даже не считаем, что мы там лучше кого-то играем. Мы будем играть, просто стараться в свою игру и не думать о том, что мы там что-то выигрывали в прошлый раз, где-то хорошо выступали. Это не важно, потому что сейчас совсем другой турнир, и команда совсем по-другому подготавливается к этому турниру.
Tengri and Vega fought again, and this time Vega took down Tengri to obtain the top seed at the minor. At the end of a trying weekend, Tengri and Vega booked their tickets for Bucharest. While all of this was going on, the esports arena in Santa Ana would play host for the PGL Americas Minor Championship, held at the same time with its CIS counterpart. America's Minor featured 2 invited teams, the ever-present Cloud9 and Immortals, as well as 6 other squads that made it out of the qualifiers. Among them were also Pain Gaming, a fresh face in the Brazilian CSGO scene, attending their first big international LAN. It is important to say that Misfits attended the America's Minor without their in-game leader, Sean Garrett, who had to be replaced by Relix due to his wedding taking place during the tournament. Though favored by the experts, thanks to their past successes, Immortals were also in doubt for supremacy, given that they swapped one of their most valuable players, FNX, for the upcoming Opera KNG right before the tournament. That being said, Immortals and Luminosity won their games and the 2 Brazilian teams faced off in the Group A winners match. Immortals won the match and took the first seed. Complexity and NRG played in the losers match, but it was NRG to win both games and move on. Luminosity and NRG fought in the deciders match, and it was Luminosity taking the 2-0 win, with both maps being a very close 16-14 scoreline. Cloud9 started Group B strong, with a 16-1 win over Pain Gaming, and CLG took down Misfits.
I enjoy this. The fact that they're going to B, they have a set plan, they're going to use their utility, they have a lot of it right now. Molotovs, flashes, smokes galore to flush out those CTs, I hope.
Yeah, good shot. Relix gets 2, and then finally goes down. They do indeed. I'm quite impressed. Sick. Getting a kill in the Tech 9. Cutler, though, responding, and so too does Ricky. It's drawn level, but the bomb's already planted for Misfit, so it's got to be quick and concise. It certainly is from Cutler. Down the vent, into the site, 2 quick kills. And Eminuk, the last alive to defend, gets damage into the player jumping down from heaven. He's lucky not to get cratered. Just enough utility to hold the CTs out of place.
Oh!
Good shot from Ricky, though. Through the box, nails it in the corner, reads it right. And now they might have a chance to take the fight because they go, but again's going to win it out. Eminuk's going to close the door. That's going to make problems even worse. Times it to go through. Kusta's down. Ricky in a 1 versus 1. And he may just hold this. Eminuk's playing with him. Nice shot from Ricky, but does he have the time? I'm not 100% sure. Does indeed. CLG's got it 16-9.
Cloud9 then took the first seed of the group after edging out CLG.
Still, especially on the B bomb side, if CLG takes this over, it's going to be so difficult.
That's a kill. Yep.
You see it coming, couldn't you?
Yeah, Ethan was too slow to move on it. Oh, they checked the corner. Stewie's got a 3rd. How does he manage it? Fortunate for him, there is no one behind him where he just checked, but they're so deep in the site, his angle's going to be thwarted. First one, success. Knows the second there, but now they're all in the site. No way, Ethan! I thought he had nothing to work with. He gets all 3.
In the losers match, Pain won 2-0 against Misfits, and in the deciders match, CLG took a huge 13-2 lead over Pain, also winning the second game to reach the Final Four.
But get answered with a question all the same. He's got answers for his own. He's got Kusta. He's got Ethan. He's in position. He takes down Cutler. Cello does show up in the rounds they win, but they haven't won it just yet. FNS gets 1 kill. I think they have now. He's stuck back toward the bank, and Cello gets his 4th. He's got to do it now because Tarzan's gone down inside of the site. He's holding. He's waiting. He's got it! Woo! He's not only got it, he's got a nice shot behind him to take out Ethan. He'll be found by Kusta immediately after, but he has had a 200% increase in his kills.
Cloud9 took down Luminosity in the first game after a close first half and ran away with the game in the second half. In the second game, Cloud9 came back from a deficit and took the series in overtime.
No one give away their life. Showtime, you don't need to do this, buddy, please.
Well, he's going to do it, Chad. You can't stop him. He's going to get the 1 shot. Actually picks up the second kill. Goes for the spray. That's not always the best move, but that's the bomb down. Automatic finding the perfect kill. Skadoodle showing up as well. Now PGL in a world of trouble here. Walking around the corner. He gets the kill on Automatic, but I am not sure it's enough. They have... Oh, the shot coming through. Yes, it was.
No way.
He takes it in through checkered. Unbelievable. PGL is down.
Immortals had trouble with CLG, and the Brazilians pulled away with both games in the end.
Bolts, meanwhile, though, might. He's got an M4, and he's going to kill someone with it. He kills Cutler. Kusta, though, and Ethan have made up for it. Excuse me. I was going to say CLG are still finding kills despite going down men early, but KMG's made up for that, rotating back into the AWP. In fact, closes the round himself.
Then we'll get orbs while it's crossing over, and it looks like they will be heading there. So let's watch Bolts and see if he can step up. We said this was a great position. Kusta will have no idea. Easy kill. Can he find more than one? He gets 3. Amazing round from Bolts here, doing damage all over the place. This could be an ace. Will he do it? He will indeed with the USP. That's fantastic. We said that position was good, and it certainly delivers.
Luminosity had a 12-3 lead, but CLG made the comeback to take the first game. CLG had a 13-3 lead, but losing an anti-eco round started a comeback for the other side as Luminosity came alive. However, in the end, CLG managed to win 16-14. But in the following match against Cloud9, CLG lost 2-0.
15 seconds left in the clock. Skidoodle making his move. That smoke's gonna subside just now. And he knows, coming around the corner. Nice from Skidoodle. He does eventually get it. 10 seconds. And Bolts is right there. The bomb is being planted, and he's making his move around the back of the bomb train. Skidoodle, this is all on timing now, and he's got it. He's got the aim, and he's gonna win it. That is a big play from Skidoodle. The second round on the board for Cloud9.
Cloud9 then defeated Immortals for the first time in a LAN series to take the top seed for the Americas Minor. And so we reach the PGL Europe Minor Championship, hosted by the PGL Studios between the 15th to 18th of June, probably the most closely contested and controversial of all minors. While the qualifiers for the other minors went exactly as expected, Europe saw 2 of the favored teams being knocked out early from the online stage of the competition. Ninjas in Pajamas were eliminated early with 3 stunning defeats against iGame.com, Red Reserve and Space Soldiers, while Heroic fell to Fnatic Academy in the last round. With Envious being unable to keep its former spot in the offline qualifier due to roster changes, the Europe Minor had 3 spots to offer at the offline qualifier. For this competition, Fnatic Academy had to be renamed because rules prohibited them to play under the Fnatic brand. In the first match of the Europe Minor, Ballistics won against Team Envious.
And they gave that run boost once more. I guess some damage there, but there's going to be a couple of nice kills coming in. Make it 3! Oh my god!
That is wrecking them, and he's going to get an 8 kill. Doesn't even need to. He got it with the gun before it landed. So 4 kills for him in the round. And credit to JZ, who's put peeking with him, but now it's 6 if it's in behind the smoke. He wants to Molotov it when they run through. Problem is he's on AWP. I'd rather have the gun drawn. Misses a shot as well. They're going to know he's there, but goes back, finds another. I thought maybe get golden. So RPK he finds, leaving just XMS, and this is their round. It's 15. They're on map point. You said overtime, Henry. That's going to be tough for Envy. We'll see.
In the second match, Big had an easy time against Team Kinguin.
In they go. Tabson nade. Not sure where to throw it. Finally just lobs it lower. They've already got Legia down though, so he's alone again. Good damage on his nade, thankfully. Hyper's going to help him out by taking out Spiro, and he finds 3 kills on his own. It's all up to Rollin, who's got the bomb planted at the very least for Kinguin, but Tabson's going to get him. Denied of the ace by the team kill, but he gets 4 nonetheless.
That's a nice play from Gobley. Just he hears it, commits, now they have to run through. He's going to be an absolute menace there.
That's so smart.
Yeah.
He knew they knew. He flashed himself through and then gets into the corner. They run directly by him. He finds a 3rd kill.
In the winners match, Ballistics had an 11-4 lead at the first half, but Big was able to bring it back and take the first seed in the group, 16-14.
Doesn't really amount to much whatsoever. They'll just be rushing middle by the looks of things. Maybe trying to get a couple of trades here. They'll be happy with just 1 kill. I don't think that's going to happen. So Kiev now is given the call for his teammates and will be rushing fully up middle. A chance for Godby to find a plethora of frags here. Gets 3, 4, maybe even the ace. Go on, Godby. Take it. Oh, next. Come on. Why gotta do like that? Give the old man an ace. That's what he wants.
Envious was able to defeat Kinguin after a slow start in the losers matchup.
Yeah, I mean, Envy, they're going to go ahead and send almost everyone over here towards B. RPK now looking to try and loop around in through connector, rejoin the rest of the team. Trying to come in late for this short play. Mihu within the site over towards Barrels has to really be the difference maker. What's going to have Mouse here to help out? And actually, Mouse going to go ahead and go and take all 3. XMS with the D suddenly turns this around though. Goes ahead and takes 2 lives as he shuts this down. Does pick up the bomb. Ooh. Oh, XMS, this man is a master of the taps right now. Goes ahead and gets himself a 3rd. Roland is going to turn his attention towards this push as XMS now sneaking on by. Has to watch out. He knew that there was a player up here towards it. Oh my god, XMS! What is wrong with you? He's going to go ahead and get 4. This man's only fired 4 bullets the whole round.
No kit for Spiro, so his positioning being this distant is actually quite reasonable, and Spiro tries to bait him in 1 and 5 shots! 5 shots, 5 kills. Sorry, Scream. I think he's better at it than you are.
Sparrow, doesn't even need the scope. Gonna go ahead and take down the first. Has to watch out because Six is hot on his heels coming in from behind. You've also got the even lengthier flank out from Scream, but okay, Sparrow.
Spiro actually gets XMS, but watch this. Oh, you doubled up this position? Oh, we didn't consider that. Free kills, bomb down.
In the decider match of Group A, the French team took revenge on Ballistics and took the second spot in the group after 2 close games, including an overtime match for the second map. In Group B, Penta Sports came back from a 1-9 deficit to win the game 16-14 over iGame.
Towards this B-bomb site, Zori in the emo position as Sagaton towards the new box. This will be the full commitment once again. If they get the sentry frag, should be round done.
Yeah, Sagaton being so low, definitely gonna make things that much harder, but he has the crossfire set up with Zori. Zori able to find the first, now picking on now, and actually go ahead and get themselves 3 between them. Zori still alive and kicking, causing some serious problems in the back of the site, and they just can't physically deal with him. He's going to take 3 and the 4th. Zori, fantastic stuff from him. HS now looking to try and take the aggro. Perhaps a little bit unfounded. He's already seen the rest of his team get slaughtered doing this, but no, he shows them how it's done. Drops out Zori. Another push about to be coming in once again from HS, peeking out over towards the middle. They are going to be looking away, and HS just tapping away on these players. Goes ahead and gets himself the hat-trick. He's on 3 now. Waiting for his teammate now to rotate on in. Him and Zen looking to try and push together, making their way up through short. Sagaton falling on back with him. Pit doesn't need to peek on out, just has this crossfire set up with 7 within the site. They have to trade this efficiently, or else things are going to go from bad to worse here for iGame. HS, there's still no stopping this man. He's going to go ahead and take the ace. They say, you know, Sunny could be the difference maker, but HS shows he's just as keen. He goes ahead.
Team Dignitas defeated Team LDLC, and Penta defeated Dignitas to claim the first seed in the group.
Stylish shot from Sunny. Crystal to find 1 more. HS raiding death from above. Goes ahead and gets himself 2. Still got more work left to do, and Fox is going to fall as well, a 3K.
iGame continued to surprise as the underdog of the group, but LDLC was able to take it over the edge to eliminate iGame from the tournament.
Sounds well timed from Existence. So they want to work up Connector. They'll take damage doing so, and then Alex is there to catch them on the other side. They walk out. Good headshot. See in the M4, good control to get both players.
Themselves, but they look like the better team towards the end, I have to say. Don't win the half battle. Okay, so what in God's name is this? 3 headshots before I can even finish my sentence.
In the first deciding game, Dignitas easily defeated LDLC, but the second match was much closer as LDLC made a massive comeback to win 16-14.
Twanu's been struggling with it. Fox isn't going to be expecting to be punished that quickly, so I don't blame him for retaking the angle, but you're right, it's not the right thing to do. Now they're getting assertive. That's much better. They go back to Twanu. He not only opens the door and pushes through, he has the best round he's probably had all weekend.
In the final group stage map of the KRAKÓW Miners, Dignitas edged out LVLC in overtime to take the final spot in the European Minor playoffs.
Flashes to win. They're actually going to cover off Raptors instead. That allows an immediate entrance from Kroman with the bomb, but he's dropped it. Tensky's got the knife.
In the bracket play, Dignitas defeated Big to secure a spot at the main qualifier.
One player rotating in through shot, but actually scopes her. Next jumps for no apparent reason, misses that shot. And now things get bad. Keeve able to find 1. Still lots of work left to do. And Tensky could be the difference maker coming up. Shot, Keeve! He's on 3, but finally Tensky deals with it.
In the other series, Penta defeated Envious in 3 games.
Another fully go over the CTs. Decent damage to start, sends it down to 11 HP. Should be the first frag coming in. HS picks it up. This will be a very simple round. Maybe 1 kill coming in, but HS is having none of it. He's looking for the 4-man. He gets it as well. A ton of money farms.
Dignitas was able to win against Penta in the second map, but 2 close losses in the other games allowed Penta to move on to the finals.
I've not been pleased with their CT performance so far, whatever that means.
Just a lofty statement. Just take that.
Yeah, thank you.
That's you think of that what you will. HS has done well to get Kroman. Innocent on 12 HP, but HS is already up toward the window. He's been opening up a lot of space.
Really nice.
Fox down as well. pull off. Okay, let him go, boys. Consider Jacob's got to kill as well, and that's a spray down Rufino. No mistake made at all as Dignitas finds himself on number 12.
Big defeated Envious to secure the last spot at the major qualifier, and Envious was eliminated despite being hugely favored to make it out of the minor. This is the first time that Envious's in-game leader Happy will not play at a major. Big continued his run in the losers bracket by taking out Dignitas in two 16-14 victories and then blowing Penta out of the water to claim the top seed at the major despite struggling the first day. This minor saw all teams being very passionate about the competition and the chance for a spot at the offline qualifiers. Lagija from Team Big broke his desk after losing against Dignitas, and Sixer from Envious did the same thing after losing against Big in the last day, meaning they had lost their chance to qualify for the PGL Major in Krakow in one of the biggest upsets in recent times.
Very uncomfortable on the seats play somewhere, right? Oh, look at it! He's got it! Skidoo is a hero! Away offers, so that flashbang comes out, goes, what a clutch from KNG!
With the minors over and done with, it's time to look forward to the PGL Major Offline Qualifier, set to take place between the 29th of June to the 2nd of July in the PGL studios in Bucharest. 16 teams, former challengers and minor winners will be running for the final 8 tickets for Krakow. The 8 teams to come out on top will join the last major's legends to battle it out for $1 million and the very desired major trophy.
Stylist Sharp able to find one more HM.